Have you ever been shopping somewhere and you could tell you knew more than the person who was helping you?
So I was at the hardware store. I need this little post on the shower door on the hinge side so it'll open and close, right? I told the guy the brand, the side of the door where the hinge is, everything he needed to know. I could tell he wasn't really listening to me.
I'm trying to ask the guy which brand has the best speakers. And he's going, oh, none of them really have speakers anymore. You have to buy a sound bar or a surround system. I'm like, none of them have speakers?
I was getting mulch for my flower beds at the gardening store, and I was asking the girl if they had the kind that repelled insects. She goes, I think they all do. No, they do not all do.
He was like, oh yeah, right, sure, this is the one you need. No problem, no problem. Well, guess what? Problem, totally the wrong part.
He goes, well, they have one in the back, but it's not really good. I could tell he was totally checked out and looking around for the next customer just because we didn't want to spend another $300 on a surround sound system.
So she just goes, well, I don't know what to tell you. I guess I don't know. Okay, you don't know. Can you help me find somebody who does? How hard would that have been? I think they all do. Please.
The three customers you just saw all have something in common with each other, and with you and me. We've all been a customer shopping at a store and needing help. And we all know the difference between a great experience that brings us back to that store and a bad one that makes us want to never shop there again. So what's the secret of creating a truly great customer experience? What are the magic ingredients? In this training, I'll be helping you discover what customers are looking for in their experience of shopping your store, when they want those things, and how you make them happen. And if you really want to and work at it, you'll learn a lot more. You'll learn how to fulfill the most important expectations we have of you as a store team member. You'll learn about things that will increase your value and help you advance in our company. You'll learn how to make a great impression on people you're meeting for the first time. And with all that comes the confidence to just relax and really have fun in this job. But first, what is a good customer experience? You've been shopping before. What does the customer experience mean to you?
A good customer experience means good customer service.
It means lots of products to choose from.
It all starts with a great-looking, well-run store.
Convenient hours and a good location. It's that simple.
A great customer experience means that the entire experience is positive and memorable, from the time a customer walks into your store until the moment they leave. But standing out from everything else is this. Customers are looking for genuinely helpful personal service. For a customer to remember their visit as a terrific personal service experience, one that will give them a reason to come back and that they'll tell their friends about, they need to remember the team member who helped them as someone who was knowledgeable, who was empathetic, and who was sincere. We've come to call these three attributes the keys to the customer experience.
I was getting mulch for my flower beds at the gardening store, and I was asking the girl if they had the kind that repelled insects. She goes, I think they all do. No, they do not all do. So she just goes, well, I don't know what to tell you. I guess I don't know. Okay, you don't know. Can you help me find somebody who does?
Knowledge is the first key, and for a good reason. The more you know about your store's products, the more you'll be able to help customers make the right decisions about their purchases. A customer needs to trust that you've got your facts right, that you know what you're talking about.
So if I'm hearing you right, you want no chipping, clean smile lines, and easy to do.
Easy is always good, as long as it lasts. So yeah, you're hearing me.
Great, and it's for all those reasons I'm thinking you should consider the French wrap manicure.
Knowledge doesn't mean showing off how much you know. It means knowing enough to match the customer's needs with the best product choice for them. It also means explaining things in a way that makes them understandable.
See, what matters most is not just that it gets enough heat, but that the heat is spread evenly across the plates. So there's no hotter spots and no cooler spots. The cool spots prevent your hair from straightening in one pass, and the hot spots can burn your hair. So that ceramic technology really creates that perfectly even heat. That's the secret to its success. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. You know, I never really thought about heat not being even.
And remember, you don't have to know everything. Really. It's smart to know what you don't know. Giving customers a wrong answer is a lot worse than being honest and saying, you know, I'm not sure.
I have clients that are flat out demanding sulfate-free products. Will this one work?
Yeah, I think it will. I mean, it's a very high quality line.
Don't let what you don't know worry you. Pay attention every day to your teammates and your customers, and your knowledge will grow. And when you don't know an answer, it's always okay to get help.
I have clients that are flat out demanding sulfate-free products. Will this work?
You know, I'm not totally sure, so let's play it safe and we'll ask my manager, okay? Natalie, we need to know if this product contains sulfates.
Oh, yes, it does. And it actually says on the back here in the ingredients, ammonium lauryl sulfate. This one is sulfate free.
That headed off what could have been a real embarrassment for me with a client. Thank you. Thank you for asking a manager. That's why I go to the pros.
I told the guy the brand, the side of the door where the hinge is, everything he needed to know. I could tell he wasn't really listening to me. He was like, oh yeah, right, sure, this is the one you need. No problem, no problem. Well, guess what? Problem, totally the wrong part. How hard is it to listen?
Knowledge is the first key, but it isn't everything. Sometimes it isn't even the most important thing.
So I see you're still looking at the conditioners. Well, let me point one out that I recommend to all my customers. This one remoisturizes, it detangles, it's got a nice scent, and it's an excellent value.
He was perfectly nice and totally ready to help me by selling me the same thing he sells everybody. But I can't trust anyone who doesn't even try to understand what I really need. I mean, why come to the store? I'll just shop the internet.
You can have a head full of product knowledge, and it won't help you if you aren't listening to your customer with empathy. Empathy is the second key. To listen with empathy means to really hear what someone is saying and relate to what they're telling you.
I see you're still looking at our conditioners. Can I answer any questions?
Yeah, I didn't realize there were this many choices. I have a friend who shops here all the time. She's the one that told me I needed something intensive, but it doesn't seem like it should be this confusing.
It can feel that way. We do carry a lot of conditioners, and they all work well, but in different ways. Let me try to help, okay?
Okay.
What kind of conditioner are you currently using?
One for normal hair.
Okay, and what's going on with your hair now that you need to change to something else?
How do you demonstrate empathy? First, by asking questions about the customer's need, and then by really listening to their answers.
Oh yeah, I know quite a few beauty schools that use that line. How'd you like it?
It was fine. I mean, it got the job done.
Sounds like you feel like it came up short somehow?
I guess so. It didn't have a lot of variety when it came to the massage lotions, and I thought it felt kind of greasy.
Think of each customer interaction as though a friend of yours is telling you their problem. How can you help? Then accept the challenge. Somewhere in your store is the solution, and you can help them find it. Let me make sure I have it. You're looking for a line of massage lotions that are reasonably priced, a good variety, and no greasy feel. That it?
That's it.
All right, well, I think we have what you're looking for. It's over here. Take a look.
I always hate leaving a store thinking, well, I hope this works. But because she heard what I was saying and I could tell she recognized the problem, I felt a lot better about her suggestion.
I'm like, none of them have speakers? He goes, well, they have one in the back, but it's not really good. I could tell he was totally checked out and looking around for the next customer just because we didn't want to spend another $300 on a surround sound system. Thanks for all your help, buddy.
The third key to creating an unforgettable customer experience is to be sincere. Now, I'm not saying act sincere. I'm saying be sincere. The simple truth is, you really have to care about that customer. If you care on the inside, it'll show on the outside.
Here is our current shopping guide, and with the Pro Club membership, this will be mailed to you every month, so you'll always know in advance about all the upcoming specials. For example, we're having a fantastic sale on files and polish remover.
Well, thanks. You just reminded me I'm getting low on remover.
So it's working already. Now, how can I help you today?
Sincerity means offering an idea or making a recommendation with a genuine desire to help the customer solve their problem, satisfy their need, or just plain make them happy while they're in the store. It's the natural follow-up to listening with empathy. You've heard them, and now you respond in a way that's real, not faked. You're giving them advice the same way you would give it to a friend.
You can tell when somebody is genuinely focused on you and wanting to help you, or if they're, checked out or faking it.
And I know this is going to be a big hit with your male clients.
And how do you know that?
Well, we're always restocking it.
That's what I'm talking about. If you're not really into beauty products, why are you working here?
When it comes to demonstrating sincerity, nothing is better than speaking from experience. It could be your own or the experience of your family, friends, or other customers.
And I know this is going to be a big hit with your male clients.
And how do you know that?
Well, my husband, he's not a grooming geek, but I got him this kit last Father's Day, and it was amazing. He used all the products in here, and I've never seen him so excited about anything that you didn't have to put gas or ammunition into.
Well, that sounds like winter to me. I'll give it a try.
We started today with a question. What are customers looking for in a great shopping experience? And now you know the answer. It's all about you, your knowledge, your empathy, your sincerity. These are the keys. As you go through your own day, from the coffee shop, to the auto repair place, to the pet store, watch for them. Notice what a difference they make to you when you're the customer and you either experience them or you don't. And when you're here with us, use the keys. Use your knowledge, listen with empathy, and speak with sincerity. And invite your customers to remember and talk about you.
I feel like an old friend when I walk in the door at my Sally store. They're like, hey, how's it going? Good to see you.
I know I must drive them crazy over at Cosmoprof because I'm always asking them questions. How can I get this look? And what if I want to try this? But they never act like I'm an imposition.
I'm thinking of one team member in particular.
She never gets frazzled, even though sometimes I come in freaking out. What do I do? What do I do?
She always stops what she's doing every time, and she listens patiently for as long as it takes to help me figure out my problem.
And who does that anymore? And that's why I'll always shop there.